On this video we're taking a look at our CBB parlay for the games that are happening on Tuesday, March 29, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Xavier vs St. Bonaventure. St. Bonaventure Bonnies minus 1.5 points. And here is why. The St. Bonaventure Bonnies improved to 23-9 on the season after defeating the Virginia Cavaliers 52-51 this past Tuesday. St. Bonaventure trailed by a 50-45 margin with just 3:01 left in regulation. However, the Bonnies' defense was outstanding down the stretch and St. Bonaventure was able to secure the victory after Kyle Lofton hit a pair of game-winning FTs with just 0.5 seconds left in regulation. St. Bonaventure shot 37.0% from the field and 20.0% from beyond the arc, while allowing Virginia to shoot 37.7% from the field and 26.3% from beyond the arc. Leading the way for the Bonnies was Dominic Welch, who had a double-double with 10 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. The St. Bonaventure Bonnies will travel to Madison Square Garden Monday night to take on the Xavier Musketeers in the NCAA tournament semifinals. St. Bonaventure has won 4 of the last 5 games played, including 3 in a row following a 52-51 win over Virginia last game out. Defensively, St. Bonaventure played well, holding Virginia to 37.7% shooting and 26.3% from beyond the arc, while forcing 9 turnovers leading to the victory. The Bonnies relied on a balanced scoring attack as 3 different starters posted 10 points in the game. Kyle Lofton and Jalen Adaway chipped in 9 points each to round out the starters' scoring attack. Abdul Koulibaly chipped in the only 4 points of the game for the St. Bonaventure reserves. The Xavier Musketeers come into the tournament semifinal running hot on a 3-game win streak after a 2-point win over Vanderbilt. Xavier beat Vanderbilt 75-73 after shooting 52.9% from the floor and 35.7% from beyond the arc. Colby Jones led the way for the Xavier starters with 15 points and 8 rebounds on 6 of 9 shooting in 35 minutes. Adam Kunkel added 14 points and Zach Fremantle both today team-high 16 points in 26 minutes off the bench. On the season, St. Bonaventure is averaging 69.8 ppg on 45.2% shooting from the field. The Bonnies are averaging 6.0 3-pointers per game on 32.8% shooting from beyond the arc. Offensively, St. Bonaventure has been led by Jalen Adaway, 15.7 ppg, 5.9 rpg, 1.0 app, 1.0 spg, Jaron Holmes, 13.4 ppg, 5.0 rpg, 3.6 app, 1.1 spg, Kyle Lofton, 12.7 ppg, 3.6 rpg, 5.7 app, 2.1 spg, Dominic Welch, 11.9 ppg, 6.0 rpg, 1.7 app, 1.3 spg, and Asan Asani, 11.3 ppg, 7.7 rpg, 1.5 spg. Our second parlay pick is Washington State vs Texas A&M, and here is why. Texas A&M minus 1.5 points, and here is why. The Cougars have had a very up and down season this year and are trying to finish it the best way that they can. They had their eyes set on the big dance, but they fell just short. On the offensive end of the court, the Cougars are scoring 72.3 ppg and shooting 41.1% from the field. According to KenPom, they have the 77th most efficient offense in the country. They can score from all over the floor and they won't leave many points on the court. Washington State is also shooting 34.3% from behind the 3-point line and 74.1% from the free throw line. They are a great shooting team and they don't miss many open looks. This is the 150th best 3-point shooting percentage in the country, as they can get hot very quickly and aren't afraid to pull the trigger from anywhere on the floor. The Cougars will need to make sure they continue to share the ball, as they are averaging 11.3 dimes per game. This spreads out the opposing defense and allows them to find shots all over the floor. The Texas A&M Aggies are currently on one of the craziest heaters that we have seen in a while. The Aggies rolled through the SEC tournament and fell just short. They proved that they could play with some great teams but still didn't make the tournament. According to KenPom, they have the 72nd most efficient offense in the country. They are now killing everyone in the NCAA tournament. On the offensive end of the floor, they are scoring 73.1 ppg and shooting 44.4% from the floor. They can knock down shots from anywhere, and they aren't afraid to pull the trigger whenever they get a few feet of space. Texas A&M is playing their best basketball when they are pushing the ball in transition and sharing the ball. They are averaging 13.7 assists per game and are playing extremely unselfishly. The Aggies are also shooting 32.6% from behind the three-point arc and 69% from the free throw line. They will need to be better at the charity stripe, as they can't let these points slip away if they want to move on to the NCAA championship game later in the week. I will be sticking with the SEC team in this battle, as the Washington State Cougars just don't have enough offensive firepower to stay in this game. The Texas A&M Aggies have proven over the last month that they can play with anybody. They dominated the first few rounds of the SEC tournament and only fell to Tennessee late in the season. Texas A&M is also playing their best basketball of the season right now and dominated a strong Wake Forest team in the previous round. They have it rolling on both ends of the court and will be able to cover the spread against the Cougars in this game. Texas A&M is averaging 10.2 steals per game and scoring the ball efficiently and will be able to continue this trend in the NCAA semifinal game. This will be a closer game than the last, but the Texas A&M offense has shown me that they can score on anybody. Washington State will have a difficult time on the offensive end and they won't be able to pull out the win in this game. The SEC was simply better than the Pac-12 this year and I don't see the Cougars getting the win in this game. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.